Here we go. Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Manny, and I'm coming to you live from the Manny Jae Media headquarters here in Worcester, Massachusetts. And I'm here with the one, the only, my dear friend, Miss Racquel T. Woo! It's so good to finally have you. Finally. I'm thinking this is like our second or third time, but you enlightened me that it's actually your first time in studio with me.
Yeah, always neglect me. That's what you do.
What is going on? How did you allow? No, I have to blame. I'm gonna shift blame here. I can't take responsibility for that. How did you allow that?
Me.
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
I'm always there, right beside you.
You know what's crazy is I see you at every single event, which is why you're truly one of my favorite community people. Is because you're always out there. You're always supporting literally everyone and everything you can, right? And every time I see you, I pull out my phone, we go in my calendar, and we schedule you.
Yeah, but we always have like another 10-15 minutes talk, so that's why I felt like I've been here, but I haven't.
Wow. Yeah. Well, welcome, and I'm so happy you're finally here, and this is gonna be an amazing interview. I'm so excited to do it.
Yes.
Because I've known you actually now since the beginning of my career. You knew me when I was just the shy little producer guy behind the board at Unity Radio. That's the first time I saw you. You had come in to talk about your organization For One Child, which before we get into that, I just want to say you do so many amazing things. So you're the director of wait, sorry. You're the founder and on the board of For One Child.
Right.
You are the director of Center for Women Enterprises, and you are the owner and CEO and founder of Our Night Business.
We almost had it. I
can't. Hold on. Let me go to my notes. Don't say nothing. Let me go. All About Business. That was a mouthful. I almost had the entire thing. But you do so much. And not only do you do that stuff, you're out in the community supporting everybody else's ventures. But before we even get into that, let's rewind it a little bit. Bring it back to For One Child. I want to start there because that's your baby. Tell me a little bit about what your role is. I mean, obviously, founder.
Oh, it started.
And a little bit about what For One Child does.
All right. So, For One Child, actually, it was a course assignment back in college, Becker. So I went to Becker. I'm always going to say RIP. But while I was there, I went...
I'll go back to school just for a trip to Jamaica.
But I was working in that department and so forth. So I helped to coordinate trips like that. And while I was there,
so cool.
While I was there, I realized that the kids were still like, struggling with decks and chairs and so forth. And me growing up in Jamaica, Bellevue, Portland, big up yourself. I went through that as well. So I came back and I just started doing research. It never left my mind. And that following fall, I had to do a course assignment. How do I create a project that will help alleviate a social problem?
Yeah.
And I decided that, okay, I'm going to do the chair project. I did it. All of a sudden, it became a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So far, we've helped over 15 schools, over 620 desks and chairs, 30 laptops, 4-4 school, scholarships. 7 went to tertiary education, 7 went to secondary education, and thousands of books and other educational resources have gone to 21 schools.
Much needed
yes.
For children.
Yes.
I mean, we can say around the world, but obviously, specifically Jamaica.
Yeah, and we're like making our footprint here in the U.S. now.
What was your experience growing up in Jamaica?
You know what? Growing up in Jamaica, it taught me to be humble. Like, I come from very humble.
Yeah, you have no shortage of humility. I'll tell you that. You're very, very humble.
Very, very remote area called Bellevue. It wasn't even on the map. Like when people say Bellevue, everybody start to laugh. And we grew up where we didn't have electricity at one point and stuff. Wow. We had to walk. Some of us had to walk to school. Some of us, once the first 2 taxis leave the community, it's a done deal. It's either you're gonna walk for miles to get the next transportation to school, or you're just gonna call it a day. and so
and even
forth.
taxis. I don't know if they were with you how I experienced them, but they got like 10, 15 people in one little Toyota Camry.
Oh yeah, yes, we have the deported. Everybody lap up. We are in the trunk of cars. Everything, like all of us have to hold. We had to get to school.
That just goes to show, you know, how needed these resources are in these specific communities that you yourself experience.
Yes.
And so how great of an honor it is to be able to come to the United States and really be able to bring such things back to the communities that you grew up in and experienced.
I'll say this, like, you know, my migrating to the States, you know, and adapting and trying to figure out the United States of America. It was a challenge at first.
I'm sure.
Trying to
it's
figure
a challenge for me.
Yeah,
I was born here.
Because I had my whole life, you know, planned out in Jamaica. I was going to become agriculture teacher, do this, do that.
Wow.
And I came.
You're not an agriculture teacher.
I do have an agriculture degree, though.
You do?
Yes.
Do you do it as a little side hustle? You know, like teach some agriculture people? Like, who does it? Really? What John just said, what don't you do? And seriously, do you sleep?
I do.
That might be what she doesn't do.
I do sleep. But the thing about it is that once I got that taste of opportunity and realized, you know, and I've always believed in hard work or overcome all difficulties. That's a motto from my previous high school in Jamaica at Merle Grove. So I know that from day one, I'm gonna have to put in the work. I'm gonna have to get to where I need to be. That's number one. But at the same time, I'm always like, how do I give back to Jamaica? I know where I'm coming from. I love Jamaica. I love Massachusetts. I always tell people Massachusetts is my lucky state. It's, you know, it's home. And so when I see, like, when I realize I can do it, bridge where, you know, I combine both and I can do what I do here and I still can help back home. Yeah. That once that opportunity show itself, I took advantage of it and I've been doing it ever since.
Absolutely. And I know I shouldn't say I know, but from my experience and my observation of when I went to Jamaica, I actually spent 3 weeks there when my son was first born. His grandmother lived there, so we brought him to visit her. And I got to absorb and see a lot. And one thing I noticed was for sure hard work, because you don't survive if you don't work hard. As little as just bringing up water, right? It's a lot of work. And also I noticed the sense of community and everyone working together as a village to make things as simple as dinner happen. You know, one person has the chicken, the other person has the dumplings, and guess what we have? We have dinner.
I grew up with a lot of
everyone bringing stuff together. Would you say that your culture is a big influence in why you're so community oriented today?
Definitely. Like, one of the things I always remember is, like, I grew up with a lot of cousins and my sister. And my grand aunt, Margaret, when she would, like, serve dinner and stuff, you see all the plates in front of her, and then she will start to count the food. Okay, 2 for Bobby, 2 for Deli, 2. So she will call us by our parents' names. So my father is Bobby, my cousin mom is Deli, and so forth. And when I, you know, looking back at that, I always smile and stuff. So I'm not saying there weren't, you know, struggles and challenges, but that was the way of life. And we make you.
But people came together to overcome those struggles.
Oh yeah, Christmas time. Oh gosh, it's something. You know, it's community. We go from house to house, eating food, having a fun time. I'm always gonna mention eating food because I love food.
And food is the great.
But that's it. There's that sense of
together,
community. Right? Like, I grew up in that, like, with all the struggles, with all the challenges. I grew up with that. We would be mad at each other, but if somebody trying it, everybody coming together and we are going.
Yeah, you don't want to test. We could test each other, but you don't want to test us.
Right? Yeah, that's it. That's the rule.
And that's what I love about, you know, the Jamaican culture and even a lot of the Caribbean culture, in my opinion, is people, whenever there is a time of struggle or a time of need, people come together and bring together all the parts that is going to help us as a community overcome those challenges. And I would say that I see a lot of that in you today in how you approach the community. And with that, tell me a little bit more about For One Child and how they're implementing the organization today.
So, our organization is volunteer run. So we have the board here. Big shout out to, the day ones, Susan and Melody and Kim Stone and a few of them. And we have some new board members here. So we're the ones who is here. We do the fundraising and stuff. And then we have a team in Jamaica that, like, for example, we just shipped off a container of stuff, and now we send it off, and now they're taking charge in ensuring that schools
receive it and it's distributed properly.
So having that team, and we had to sat down and say, listen, this is a volunteer thing. This is just how we do it. And one of the things that when I started, one of my community leaders and mentor who had passed, he said it's a God-sent project. And so once that always stay with me. So no matter when we have our ups, we have our downs and stuff, this is a God-sent project. So we have to continue it anyway by any means and so forth.
And just believe, there's another great Rastafarian saying, Jah will provide.
Okay.
Just believe in that, right?
Yeah, so having hope that it will work out. I started it with $0. The project started through just individual donations and crowdfunding campaign, and even in its nonprofit state, that's what we do. We fundraise, we get individual donations and so forth. So we're doing it. It's grassroots grown and so forth. And I believe that it will only get better from here.
I mean, you've been going so strong ever since I've met you, and that's been 5 years now, since 2019.
More than 5. You've met me a long time, since 2017.
Listen, time flies. I don't even know what day. I don't even know what year we're in now. Yeah. But it's been a while, and and For One Child has only grown. I haven't seen any setbacks. Now, if there are, you guys hide them very well. Yeah, tell me, how did you get through the pandemic?
The pandemic was the major, because we were just on that bridge of going higher, propelling and so forth. And the pandemic hit, and all fundraisers were off the table and so forth. And what happened, these are just the universe working that just, confirmed that I need to continue doing this work. The St. Mary school, unfortunately, it closed, but we were able to get over 600 chairs and desks, 400 chairs and desks, and books and books and books. And all of that was shut down during the pandemic. So that was the year I turned 30, and I remember I said, I need 300 chairs and desks to send to Jamaica for my 30th, and that's what happened.
That's wild how something that's a worldwide devastation, there's also, you can also find a bit of a blessing in, it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
You were able to get that shipment and do what you had to do during that time. So when the kids were able to go back to school, they were prepared, and they had all these resources ready, literally at their fingertips.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's so amazing. Love it. That's so cool. I love For One Child. How can people find out more about One Child? Excuse me.
It's okay.
How can people find out more about For One Child?
Yes.
And support you today?
So right now we're on Facebook, For One Child, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Yep. And our website is foronchild.org. Ways you can help support. We have our biggest fundraiser for the year, which is the For One Child Golf Scramble. This is our 5th year. Right now, we're seeking whole sponsors, raffle donations, and golfers. And this is what I'm going to say to everybody. The For One Child Golf Scrambles, we don't need the experts. So as long as you know how to hit a golf ball, you are more than welcome to go.
You don't even have to know how. You just have to want to.
I can't swing it. If you can't swing a drive, then you're in.
Yeah, you're in. All right.
You're in.
And it's more about, it's not so much about competition, although if you're a golfer and you want to compete, hey, do you. But it's more about having fun.
Yes.
And raising money for an important cause.
Yeah. This year we have Echo as the MC. She did amazing last year. And we also have Alicia.
Time out. I just want to shout out Echo real quick.
Yes.
The cheer woo?
Cheer.
Oh my God.
Cheer. What's the cheer?
It's a very cool project.
It's a great organization.
I need to look it up because I need to do it justice. I can't.
She's a game changer, man.
She's doing a lot in the community as well. So shout out to Echo. I'm gonna get the actual name right now.
Woo cheer.
Is it Woo cheer?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
It is Woo cheer.
Yes. I know. I don't want her to.
Culture, healthy eating, exercise, resource. I love that.
Yes.
So
definitely.
Yeah. Anyway. And then. What else is happening at the
so we have our DJ Alicia will be in the building as well, and every year now we do this thing at when we're about to do shotgun, we have our beef patty and a bottle of Red Stripe.
Oh wait, hold up.
Red
you
Stripe
didn't say that. If you started with beef patty instead of you don't have to know how to golf. You just want to be you just have to want a beef patty and you're in, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, all right. Yeah. And it will be at the Pine Ridge Country Club in North Oxford, Massachusetts.
I'm sorry. This is really bothering me.
What happened? What are you trying to do? I
just want to make sure that I have the right name.
Oh gosh, here's something else.
It's 508 cheer.
508 cheer.
I had to make sure I did that. No, because I can't not do it justice.
That's her.
Go hit up at 508 cheer on Facebook to find out more
about Echo. Sorry, Echo, don't kill me. But I didn't say woo.
Listen, I messed up your business name too, so it's nothing personal, right?
Woo cares, yeah.
But Woo cheer is cool too. But 508 cheer, don't confuse them. All right. Anyway, so moving on. Besides for one child, you are also doing other things in the community that are very important, particularly around business and enterprise equity, and that is the Center for Women and Enterprise. And Enterprise?
And Enterprise. Okay.
Yes. Center for Women and Enterprise.
You know what I love about you, Manny, that you want to try to get it.
I do want to get it right.
But, I want to sometime I have some people, they know themselves. Yeah, but I appreciate you for it.
And you know what the worst part is? I know it doesn't look like I do my homework, but I really do. I took notes. We were talking yesterday, weren't we?
It's a long title. Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah, so it's not that I don't do my homework. It's that I'm just very forgetful. Listen, I turned 40 this year. Is that a good enough excuse? I don't know. 40. But, we make fun of it. And at the end of the day, I don't mind being corrected. I don't mind being educated. I think that it's an important quality to maintain, to want to learn every day and to be okay with being wrong. You know?
It's okay, yeah.
But you just can't insist that you're right when you're wrong.
I have fun. I'm not gonna lie. I have fun just watching my friends and colleagues just mess everything up. Yeah, it's fun for me, so no worries about it. Yeah, so I am
CWE. That's what you know that it's hard to say. That's why you came in calling it CWE. So let's get back to CWE. You see, I didn't forget how to say it that way. With that being said, what does CWE do? Okay,
so I'm the director for the Central Mass Women Business Center at Center for Women and Enterprise, and I also lead initiatives out in Western Mass as well. And what we do, we provide business resources to low and moderate income women. So if you're looking for workshops, training, networking opportunities, one-on-one consultation, or anything around certification, we're here to help.
And this is all free.
And this is all free. So you sign up is free, and then we use this sliding scale concept. So you can sign up for a class and it starts at $0 and 0 cents. Yes.
And if you find value in it and you can afford to throw in a penny in the pot, you'll take a penny for the pot.
Yes, definitely. So if you see it, you want to pay $20 for the class, please go ahead and stuff. Right. We're a nonprofit organization, and we want to offer the best workshops and trainings for our business owners, so they can grow their business and excel at what they do in the entrepreneurship world. Yes,
that's exciting. And by the sliding scale, you're also kind of paying it forward, so you can afford to help others. CWE afford it for other entrepreneurs as well.
Yeah, we're funded by the SBA, so we're a technical assistance provider. So we're in partnership with the SBA and so forth, and our certification arm, the Women Business Enterprise National Council as well. So we are affiliation of them as well.
Okay, and what are the qualifications? What qualifications would you need to take part in CWE?
Yeah, just go and sign up if you're interested. Are you looking to start a business? Do you have an idea? I'll give an example. We just did the Roadmap to Entrepreneurship program, which was funded by the Greater Worcester Community Foundation. And the goal of that program is for people who just have an idea and would like to, see what the entrepreneurship world is about. Is it for them? Do they want to pursue it? Do they have a side hustle and want to register it as a business and grow it as a business and so forth? And that program help us. That's what I'm showing you. That those are the clients we need from that stage straight up to established businesses.
And so basically anyone can go check you out at Center for Women
CWE online.
Worcester.
So we just moved to Worcester, right?
Congratulations.
In the day building at 300 Main Street. So if you're looking to learn more about CWE, you can go to cweonline.org and you can follow us at CWE Central MA on Instagram and also Facebook.
We'll put the Facebook link above us right there with all the other links. For One Child, there'll be a link up there.
Here we go.
We'll put the link for the golf tournament up there. We'll put a whole bunch of links for you to be able to... All the stuff Raquel's letting us know about today, you'll be able to find a link up there after we do the show. And so CWE is also... You just mentioned that there's a lot of networking opportunities and things like that. You sent me a list of amazing events that are going to be happening with CWE.
Right.
Yeah. Can you talk about some of those?
Yeah, so we have two major ones coming up in June, and that one is the Queer Networking Night. We're doing this in collaboration with the Massachusetts LGBT Chamber of Commerce. So it's amazing. A cross collaboration between Central and Western Mass. So where everyone is invited to come and learn about the chamber, learn about CWE, and have a fun time, just like we did back in February. And we had a fun time with photo booth, food, and people talking about what they do in each region and so forth. And then on June 25th, we're having our Caribbean Networking Night. And so Nadine James and Dr. Sherian McLean are Central Mass Ad Board members.
Time out.
All right.
I know you were going to say. We have to time out real quick. Nadine, shout out to Nadine James.
Unique Cafe.
Unique Cafe on Cambridge Street. Get yourself over there. So she's going to be catering this event?
No, she's for the Caribbean Networking Night. Yeah, she'll be, yes.
Listen.
Yes.
If you don't go to that Caribbean Networking Night for anything else, you need to go to get you some Unique Cafe. I promise you will not be disappointed. And in the meantime, go support Nadine at Unique Cafe on Cambridge Street in Worcester. And also... the fabulous
Dr. Sherian McLean.
That's right,
Dr. Sherian.
She was just on our show last week, was it?
Yeah.
Such amazing insight into mental health. No way. All right. Right now? All right. So, actually, we're going to try something brand new today. We're going to be taking a break so that you guys can hear and see from our sponsors. And then we're going to leave you with that little cliffhanger. And when we come back, Raquel's going to tell you a little bit more about
the
events.
Caribbean Network.
That's right.
Yes.
Manny Jae Media is brought to you by
Era.
Hey, what's good, everybody, and welcome back. It's so awkward. This is my first time doing it. I'm going to get used to it. We're testing it out. It's brand new. Did you enjoy that little bit?
I did, yes. That was good.
Relax your vocal cords a little bit, take a sip of water. And in the meantime, really, we're just thanking our sponsors. We appreciate you so much because without you, we really couldn't afford to do this. So thank you. And if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up. Get in our inbox. And we're open to all types of sponsorship opportunities. So please hit us up at Manny Jae Media on Facebook and Instagram or at mjmllc.com. So I promise you we're going to learn more about the events that CWE is holding. We were talking about Caribbean Night now. Tell me more.
Right. So Nadine James and Dr. Sherian are Central Mass Ad Board members. So they will be hosting the network with the expert series as part of our Caribbean networking night. So it will be at Uni Cafe on June 25th, starting at 5:30.
Nice.
So please come out. You'll learn about the business Dr. Sher does, also what Nadine does, and we get to mingle and eat some good food.
And not only that, I have to say, between you, Dr. Sherry, and Nadine, that's a huge network. You guys know a lot of people. So if you really want an opportunity to network with a whole bunch of different people, specifically women of very diverse backgrounds,
right?
I noticed
different industries as well.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't miss out on that opportunity. Both opportunities.
Yeah.
For both networking
Definitely.
events.
We will be at the Femme Bar. That's where the queer networking
Femme Bar
will be held. Oh man,
it's a cool spot.
I'm telling you.
As a matter of fact, we just did an event there not too long ago, and they're such sweet people. They're so accommodating. If you haven't been to Femme Bar, do yourself a favor. Go down there and grab yourself a drink.
Big shout out to Julie and Danielle. Yeah, they're powerhouses. You know, I enjoy that place.
Receive an award too for like best bar in Worcester, I think, or best lesbian bar. It was
they receive an award.
Best something. Go find out what it is and go get yourself one of those best drinks.
Their drinks are amazing. You know, I mean, you sit in, it's a great vibe, great environment to be a part of, and so forth. So yeah, I think everyone come out and support.
Absolutely. And then you sent me a couple other events that are going to be happening a little later in the year.
Right.
You want to talk about those?
All right. So actually, tomorrow I'll be at the World of Foods.
We were going to get to that after. I was talking about these. That's okay. We'll start with World of Foods. Go ahead.
World of Foods for the Show Off Your Merch kickoff event. And so the Show Off Your Merch Worcester is basically for merch vendors, people who do drop shipping, branding.
Is this a good time
like
to drop my shirt? Is this a good time to drop my? If you want to support Manny Jae Media, if you want to become an individual support of what we do, which is being out in the community, talking to people like you, bringing resources and information to people through the powerful platform of the internet in the comfort of your own home. $20. Yeah, it's nice for $20. Don't you think?
I love the cartoon too.
Isn't that awesome? So let me tell you, I'm gonna go back. I drew that before I even had a concept of what I wanted my business to look like. For some reason, I said, let me come up with a logo because I felt like in marketing, logos are very important. And so I just drew up this little character. And he's a little alien that kind of looks like me, if you can see. When I have a haircut, when I have a lineup anyway. He got the hat, he rocks the beard. Yes. And of course, he's all about peace and love. But anyway, $20 for this awesome shirt that I designed, honestly. Yes. And then the money goes to helping us do what we do and bettering the community, right? I think it's important that we all do something to better our community. And we do need our village to come together to make that happen. Right. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you say that even for Center for Women and Enterprises, you need, it's not just you. You can't do it by yourself, right? Right. No way.
So yeah, I do believe that in collaboration and networking and sharing ideas, Damon John said, nothing in this world will ever be something like a new invention. It's just that you take an idea and you better it each time as you go. So I believe that, us as entrepreneurs should be open to sharing, to collaborating, to working together and, helping each other out.
Absolutely. We all got to come together for the betterment of each other. And so speaking of coming together, the World of Foods, bringing it back to that, Elm Park in Worcester, starting tomorrow at 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's going to be so many things going on. Again, before we get back to you, I just want to plug myself one more time. You can buy these shirts there tomorrow. They're going to be there. And then I got to come to your table. Can I leave some shirts at your table?
Yeah, you can come to my table because guess what? So with the Show Off Your Merch kickoff, World of Foods and our night, we're going to be hosting a Show Off Your Merch Worcester Business Expo and Fashion Show in November. Nice. So this is the kickoff. We're doing a sweepstake tomorrow where for a $25 entry, you will be one of 15 vendors that will be able to walk the runway.
Oh, nice.
So if you enter the sweepstake, we will at the end we will draw the 15 winners and let you know if you will be a part of the the fashion show in November.
That's awesome
as well. So yes, we're gonna.
So it's a great opportunity to get exposure, great marketing and promotion opportunity, and just a great opportunity overall to get your merch seen and to have people want to purchase it.
I do believe, I respect all fashion designers of every walk of life.
What about me?
And so
did I do pretty good?
Yeah, I did good with that.
Yeah.
But
can I be in my fashion designer now, John?
I say, we're people who do like merch, so we're drop shipping, put stuff on logo, but that's a part of design and so forth. So everyone, whether you use the needle or you use your computer or you do it digitally and so forth, I always respect everyone's craft in that sense.
Absolutely. And do you know where your table is yet? So we could kind of guide people to find you, or
Harolyn. I'll ask Harolyn after this. Harolyn, she's great. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to be collaborating with her and Lisa on this.
It's gonna be so much fun. So again, tomorrow, Elm Park in Worcester from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's gonna be, I don't even know how many food vendors, but isn't like 100 food vendors, something crazy like that, and like 50 craft vendors. I have those numbers somewhat in the ballpark.
No, we don't have 100 food, but we have a good number of food vendors, yes. But over 100 vendors in all.
100 vendors total. Okay, I knew there was 100 in there somewhere. But whatever, there's going to be a lot of good food. John, stop. And I'm going to be there. Also, Leanne, our jack of all trades, Jill of all trades here at Manny Jae Media is also going to be there, and she's so creative. I showed you some of her wares before we came in for the interview. She just has such great crafts of very unique and quirky and fun. So go check out her table, where you'll be able to find these T-shirts as well. Did we get to point these T-shirts for sale yet? Okay.
Let's see. Every time he does this, I'm a drink. Come on.
Yeah. We should do that. We should have shots. No shots.
No.
But again, tomorrow, World of Foods. Make sure you go. It's gonna be a great event, and pretty much anybody who's anybody that is normally out in the community that has probably been on this show, you're gonna see them there and be able to interact and network with them.
Come support Harold and Lisa. World of Foods. Yeah, it's an amazing thing, and it's so funny. Like, what I love about the concept is that there will be a food vendor from various countries,
not every country,
like
a
lot of countries. So you're gonna be just flavor all day. Oh yeah, Jamaican food.
There has to be a patty vendor, right?
Definitely. Uni Cafe will be there. And
there's
another one will be there, I believe.
So another opportunity to taste the Uni Cafe. Shout out to Nadine. That's my homie, bro. She's mad cool. I love her. Can you tell? All right. So did you want to say anything more about the merch?
Yeah, we did. It's a sweepstake and everything. You'll be there. We'll be there. I'm promoting it, and the expo for November 16th.
Are you gonna have any of your merch there?
I am working on it.
Working on it?
Yes,
okay,
we'll see. If it comes in time, there will be. If not, everything will be online.
All right. And then coming in December, we want to start now because Christmas is fast approaching.
Last year we did our Winter One Gala with the Wellstorm Inc., which is another great organization. They're about homelessness, food security, youth programming, and also mental health. The co-founders, Carla and Jasenia, they're both amazing people.
Carla has the nerve to tell me.
Hey, are you gonna spill tea right now?
No, it's not. It's not bad tea. But she really had the nerve to tell me nobody knows who she is and nobody cares.
Oh, she didn't say. I don't believe it.
Isn't she amazing?
Carla is
We
great.
love Carla.
Carla, yes.
She does so much.
Big shout out to Carla from the Wellstorm.
If you really believe that people don't know who you are, they are fast, surely too. They're gonna real quick.
Oh, she knows. She just she humble.
She's humble.
She want to say she's shy. She ain't. She's not. But she's a great person to be collaborating on this one with. It's on December 7th. At the Manor in West Boston. It's the Winter Wonderland Gala.
See, I'm rubbing off on you. You see, it sounds so easy. And that's your event.
The Winter Wonderland Gala Sneakers Edition, and want to give a big shout out to Sneakers Afire by Jordan. It's also in West Boston Street. So if you're getting your sneakers for the gala, you go to him, like we will get a discount on a purchase for a sneaker. So we're doing that because we want to boogie down on the dance floor. Yeah, it's a sneakers edition. Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought we were like donating sneakers.
No.
Right,
we're wearing
a little bit.
Definitely, we're wearing the sneakers because we want to boogie down on the dance floor. Yes, we're doing it for a cause, and we're gonna be showing we're gonna be like highlighting people who have helped us throughout the year to make continue our mission for both organization, have fun, good food, and then we're gonna boogie down. But we can't boogie down in heels, so it's sneakers.
I mean, I've seen it done, but no, that's not true. Everybody kicks the heels off, right? And then they go boogie down barefoot. But how nice is it going to be for the entire gala for you to be comfortable in a pair of sneakers? I love sneakers.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot of people in this community who actually customize sneakers as well. Mm-hmm. So I'll get you more information on those coming up in a future show.
Sneakers are fire. If you need, sneakers, go there, get your sneaker for the gala. I'll purchase this towards the gala. We'll get a donation.
Not bad. I'm so sorry, I missed that part. Yes. Wait, what?
Sneakers are fire. There's the store that's run by Jordan in West Boylston as well. If you buy your sneakers for the gala, there you go in there to letting them know there's a 10% discount, and then proceeds from that purchase will go to us. Yeah,
that's dope.
And this is run by a young kid in the
BIPOC community, which is really important. And he just opened recently. I saw him in the news or something recently.
He was he was Black in business, and he was talking about it and stuff. So he's been around for a little while too.
Bro, go support. Where was he located?
They're in West Boylston as well.
It's West Boylston Street.
Yeah. Right near the manor. I'm sorry,
like literally right off the highway,
address.
Easy to find.
I forgot the address. Yes,
that's okay.
Yeah. But it's there.
I mean, there's only one sneaker fire over there, I'm sure.
Sneakers of fire, yeah.
Sneakers of fire.
Sneakers of... Oh, did I sound like that?
It's me. I can't speak. Sneakers of fire right off 190 in West Boylston.
It's cool. Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
If you know where the old Walmart is, go that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's the manor.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mm-hmm. That's so cool that the proceeds go to there. And it's driving business with Sneakers of Fire, and it's helping this amazing event raise some much needed funds. I'm so excited for that. I think I need to get my ticket just for the simple fact that I get to go to a gala in sneakers. I didn't think there was such a thing.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask you, because I know there's one important thing that you do when you come out into the community as a person of the BIPOC community yourself. Just how important is it to you? Especially in the Worcester community, that we are making sure that we're uplifting and really supporting entrepreneurs, specifically in organizations that are organized by the BIPOC community.
All right, so I will say this as a leader in the BIPOC community. What I will say to that is that when we step out there, make sure we're intentional about helping the BIPOC community. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of struggles. We're always fighting for something. It's something, wake up to this, something is happening. So no matter what we're doing, we as leaders need to be the one to say, hey, we got you. We support you. We're here for you. How can we help? We need to put on a collectivistic front. You know what I mean? So during this time, in this moment, as leaders of the BIPOC community, we need to be more that and not be about me all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time. We have our individualistic goals and so forth, but if we want to build each other up, we're all great at what we do. We're all for our houses and so forth. We just need to be there for each other. If you know somebody, so if I know somebody that can help Manny Jae Media, I'm gonna be like, hey, Manny, you need to connect with this person. If you know somebody that say, hey, Raquel, I think this person can help out for one child. Hey, do this. We all have our network and so forth. We should be like just sharing it with each other and utilizing it and so forth. Right. So we have to be there. Have to be there for each other.
There's no need for competition, right?
No.
We all
friendly competition.
For all of us.
Friendly competition is good, but
that get it. become a golfer in the golf tournament, August 10th. That's the good competition. But no, as far as like businesses go, like there's lots of media companies, right? But there's room for us all, isn't there?
Pretty much. Yes. All of us can have a seat at the table. All of us can excel at what we do. But we have to do it from a collectivistic standpoint.
And what do you think the community should know about how we can make our lives truly equitable?
Wow, that's a good question.
I thought you'd have a good answer for it. I haven't given that question to nobody. I was saving it for you.
As you said, how can we make the repeat the question again?
Can we rewind?
Yeah, like make it more equitable.
How can we work together to make?
The thing is that it's all about, for me, and this is my opinion, is that the resources that are there for everyone, it should be able to reach all of us at an equitable level. So equity is where all of us have access to the same resources, whether it's through education,
and
through healthcare, through home, through housing, through all of it. There shouldn't be any form of like, this one is getting this because of that, or this one is getting it because of that. All of us should have that opportunity to have equal access to the basic human needs that's out there. So that's home, housing, food, healthcare, education, and stuff like that. So that's my thing.
Well, Raquel, I thank you so much. I appreciate you coming down to visit me and dropping these gems and letting everybody know what you're doing. And if people want to learn a little bit more about you and maybe help in any one of these amazing ventures that you're on, how can they get in touch with you?
So we're always looking for volunteers and board members for 401 Child. Previously I mentioned we're on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, also TikTok. Our Night, it's Our Night, all about business services. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and TikTok. My name, Racquel T Night, on Facebook, Rocky_Night90, on Instagram, and LinkedIn is Racquel Night. And for CWE, if you're looking to start your business, I just want to point it out that we have the Women of Color Business Summit coming up in October at the Holy Cross. Early bird tickets are now out on sale, where we'll be having an amazing time there. It's a honor to bring the Women of Color Business Summit to Worcester. So show up, show out, and it will be a day of education and fun as well. So
real quick too, I forgot to mention with CWE, it's not just women that are served, right?
No, we are our target audience. Yes, definitely women, but anyone, if you're looking to grow or start a business, and just reach out. Reach out to us at cweonline.org.
And Our Night,
all about business.
I was going to try to do it. I'm going to do it.
Miss Susan, Positively Susan, once said it's Our Night, all about business solutions, but it's Our Night, all about business services. Okay.
I don't know what's worse, getting it wrong or not getting it at all. That's all right. You're here to correct us both.
Raquel, because, that's just how we do. It's fun. It's fun and games. I like it. Like I said, I love it. All
right. And any last words you'd like to send out to the community? Any shout outs?
Just want to say, hey, Wagwan Worcester. You don't know, it's Racquel Night coming live from Manny Jae Media, where they're about realness, authenticity, and also, all about bringing the news to you, community delivered. Yes.
I appreciate you so much. And with that said, we're going to call this one a wrap. This has been another episode of InnerViews with your boy, Manny and
Raquel. Hey, bye.
Manny Jae Media Community Delivered. We'll see you real soon. Peace.